Hi everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to my fashion bunker. Today we're doing a Q&A session and let's go with the flow. First question. So my last Q&A video, and you could check it up in the cart section, check it out in the cart section. Check it up, above, out, in. God, these words. I'm totally confused. It's really late at night. I am wearing, this is not a pajama, new collection from Y3. I'm loving it. Yoji's drawings. Yoji drew himself in movement. Isn't this amazing? I'm loving these pieces. They're like art pieces. He even signed it. Anyway, not a pajama, just oversized t-shirts, but very comfy, and they just make me feel like, oh yeah, you know, let's snuggle up and go to bed. But before we do that, we're gonna answer some questions. So let's see, my my last Q&A. Farah, FMFV1. Hi Farah, how are you doing? Lee, say sweetie. Say lovey sweetie. Lovey sweetie. Hi Farah, lovey sweetie. How are you doing? Oh my God, guys, I'm totally paralyzed. I don't know what's going on with my tongue tonight. Top 5 accessories bags whilst. Oh, which I'm not even reading this right anymore. Okay, to be perfectly honest with you, what is really happening here is the light situation has completely changed right now. So I had frontal lights before, and now we're trying out something new. The lights are on basically on my left and on my right side, and they're bouncing off of white walls. So I'm always used to having kind of lights illuminating me from the front and kind of blinding me, and so that kind of helps you focus in a way. But now all is lost because the camera is somewhere far away and I don't even really see it, and I have these weird lights on the two sides, and I'm just completely it's gonna take me a while to get used to it. But let me know what you think about the new light situation. Not that the old one was bad in my opinion, but I guess this one is kind of more profesh, if you may. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section down below. Anyway, so let's try to read Farah's comment properly, shall we? Question properly. Top 5 accessories, bags, wish list. And then she says, dog, cat, or another? XOXO. Difficult. There's one bag, which I cannot mention obviously because I'm hunting it down on sales, and I don't wanna, I don't want it to be like when you mention something and you put it on the open, then somebody can grasp the idea and then it's over. So I don't want to jinx it. Fingers crossed I get that mofo for a good price. If not, whatever, we move on. Other bags shall come. But of the bags that are really on my wish list, like since a long time, that I haven't gotten to yet, or that I cannot afford yet, or that I have missed out on. Well, one of them is definitely the smallest of the first Jeremy Scott for Moschino collection, the fast food, fast fashion collection, the McDonald's bag, the little red one, orangey red one, the small one with the double arched M, like a heart Moschino McDonald's logo. I do have the big matelassé one, which I adore. That is my favorite one. Besides the Happy Meal, obviously, but of the kind of real Chanel-inspired matelassé bags, that's my favorite one. And then the little one, I never got it. It is on my wish list. I'm not a big Hermes fan as far as the Birkins go, but what is there? I know that there's a 35. Is there a 40 or 45? Well, the biggest Birkin out there, and it should be black. And it should be black with like aged gold hardware, and the leather I would want it to be would be something grainy, not caviar-ish like Chanel would do, but something grainy that looks a little bit less, a little bit more carefree, you know? So like a black concoction that looks like you could really use it and not just like place it in a bunker. Fashion bunker, and protect it, but something that you could actually use. But this is, let's say, way down the line. So that would be another one that I would really like to get. Then I would love to get, as far as accessories goes, 1992, everything from 1989 to 1993 from Chanel, the Byzantine inspired crosses with the fake pearls and the enamel, the really chunky, huge ones, as necklaces but also as brooches, to die for. That's definitely on my wish list. Christian Lacroix crosses, sweetie darling, very ab fab, and I'm on the hunt and on the lookout for the Christian Lacroix 90s crosses that Edina Monsoon also lovingly wore in Ab Fab, the TV series. And the fifth accessory would be, and it's going to be impossible to get, the original Chanel cuffs from the 30s. From the Verdura Count designed them for her. So they have to be, you know, symmetric. One here, one there. The same one twice. White with either poured glass, crosses on top, or like stars on top. That would be, but the originals, not the remakes, the originals. So yes, those are the 5 I would love. Zana or Jana, I don't know how you pronounce your name, but hi sweetie, how are you doing? And or as Wendy Williams would say, how you doing? For the next Q&A, what is your favorite video on your own channel? Which one was fun to make? Or if you had the chance to show everyone on earth only one video from your channel and they have to decide whether they'll subscribe to your channel or not based on that one video, which one would it be? Geez, Jana, is it Jana or is it with a J or with a Z? That's a difficult question, my dear, but it's a good question. And I don't know. Since the channel is constantly evolving and since we as human beings are constantly evolving, it's kind of hard to choose because I would choose something today that's actual to me today, but it might not be in the future. And it's hard. I mean, in general, also, you know, I have a problem when people ask me, oh, show us your entire collection of this, your entire collection of that. To me, everything is very organic. It flows. So what I'm trying to say is all of the videos put together in one video, like the playlist of the entire channel is one video. That's how I envision it. It's like a fluid Dacob, you know, it's like fluidity in time. The videos consolidated in one is what I am. With all the development and everything, when I started a year ago, so it's like, who knows where it's heading in another year or two or whatever. And so it's hard to choose. I would definitely say compress them all in one and buy a lot of popcorn and a lot of booze if you want to guzzle, or Coca-Cola or tea or whatever, depending on how healthy or not healthy you want to be. And if you're working, get a 1-month holiday from work or something, call in sick for a month, and then just like binge watch, because I think at this point there's like weeks and weeks of material that you could see, which is crazy because it's just like watched through them just quickly, you know, the titles and all the stuff I've done till now, and it's like, it's insane how much material. Hearing me blabber all that time, I don't know, I wouldn't wish that even my worst enemy. Anyway, moving on. Dacob. Okay, this one is from Beyond. Hi Beyond, how are you doing? I have an important, I think you wanted to say question. When did you start this channel? Since I want to create fashion-based channel too, and I want to learn some tricks from you, how to be successful. Well, as I said just before, just a bit over a year ago is when I began. And I mean, there are people that are far more successful than me on YouTube. Like, I'm just doing it the very fair way. I am not buying subscribers. I'm not going to weird websites where you could click on things and then earn points, give out money, get subscribers. Everything that's happening here with Super Dacob is basically real time. So I'm not pushing anything. Everything comes naturally. But that's my preference. Other people prefer to artificially boost everything and exponentially grow. Some people grow exponentially naturally. Very rare, but there are cases. Since I do believe in positive, good content, rich content, I also understand that it's not for everybody. So I think for a channel like mine, or if you also wish to be very specific about the topics you talk about on your channel, since they are very specific, they require more time to find the right audience. And I think there's nothing worth more than the right audience. The right audience is worth gold. because the right audience means that you will always engage with people that have the same interests you have, which means you will get to meet new friends. You will get to, find people all across the world that understand you, that share your passions, that share your dreams and your illusions and everything. And that's the best part about YouTube for me personally. But I am aware that it takes time to build up your community. But it's worth it. It's worth the time. At least for me, till now, it's been worth it, because the people that really engage with me, thanks to my YouTube channel, thanks to me having begun a YouTube channel, and all the people that I have grown to really love with time, thanks to the YouTube channel, it's just amazing to me. I'm loving it. I'm loving it so much. And I would have never gotten to meet these people had I not had my YouTube channel. So kudos to all of us for kind of sharing each other's dreams. So I hope that answered the question, but I mean, tricks, just persist, continue doing. I mean, I have, several jobs. I work literally, sorry for the language, my ass off. And still I find the time, mostly at night, to shoot videos, because it's a passion of mine and I love doing it. And as long as I have the strength to keep on doing it, I will. So you have to persist, you have to continue, and you have to be very, very specific about willpower, And I think that's a very big part of anything you choose to do in life, whether it be working regular job, crazy job, or making YouTube your job or whatever. You just have to have that consistency and that willpower, and never let that willpower evaporate, if you may. Then, last question, because this is getting really too long. Iyar John Swanino. Just curious, what can you say about overruns? But of course, original is the best, but not everybody can afford that. I hope you can discuss this topic on one of your upcoming videos soon. I would love to hear your comments. Thank you. Thank you, Iyad, for writing me. I did comment in the comment section below, but not because I asked you what you mean exactly with overruns, and then you specified overruns, like Moschino, for example, overproduces something, and then they would kind of sell it somewhere. I said, I mean for clothes like overruns, especially the Moschino brand, like sweater shirts, pullovers, because here in the Philippines, they are selling it online. They call it factory overruns from Hong Kong, etc. I don't know, to be perfectly honest with you, because I asked you in the question, like, does Moschino, state, does Moschino on their own website, do they do this in the Philippines? Or is it another kind of store that kind of states that they're selling overruns, but when in reality, they are replicas? I'm not so sure about this. This is a tricky topic, and it's a tricky question. I don't really believe in overruns, to be perfectly honest with you. There are such things as overruns, but then they usually get sold in the outlets of the brands or authorized outlets throughout the world that actually sell these extra pieces. Sometimes pieces are made for outlets, brands produce extra cheaper pieces for outlets. It's another trickery and sorcery that they use, which I do not condone as well. But let's say, I wouldn't say I would condone overruns. What I would do, however, is everything that's left over after a season is over and you want to get rid of it because you need to make space and room for new stuff from the next season, next collection, sell it out. You know what I mean? Okay, do 30, 40, 50%, but at a certain point, after 1 year is over and you haven't sold the stuff, do 70, 80% if necessary and make somebody happy, I have nothing against buying something that's even 20, 30 years old. If I love a piece, for me it's forever. There's no such thing as, it's fashionable today and tomorrow you're already outdated. That's a fashionista. Fashionista, we are not. Style is what we hunt down and what we are, you guys, we understand each other perfectly. So that's the point. I personally, when I love a piece, I love it forever. It does not change in my vision, in my eyes, 10 years after I bought it. I'm still gonna love it. That's why I'm a hoarder. That's why I have problems. I can't get rid of anything. I keep everything because I love to rediscover things in my archives. I rediscover something 2 years later and I go, oh my God, it's like Christmas all over again. And now I can wear it again. And it's but that's just me. Some people just prefer to consume and consumpт and just throw, move on, new, sell what you wore twice. That's not me. So that would wrap up our Q&A session. It's really long this time, guys. Sorry about that, but it's always good to kind of talk and chit chat with you. I have the feeling I'm sitting on a sofa. I'm not even on a sofa, I'm on a chair. But then I'm like looking at you and we're exchanging information and stuff like that. So in the comments down below, let me know what you want me to talk about or questions you want me to answer to for the next Q&A session. And as for now, thank you for sticking with me through thick and thin, you know, and enjoy the holiday season as much as you can and wish and want. I know it's a crazy time for some, as I said before, and I repeat it over and over again, and I'll never stress enough to, you know, to stop repeating it, or I'll never stress enough. Anyway, I get a little bit down during the holiday season. So I definitely need some cheering up. Like, I need more endorphins. I need more happiness during the holiday season than I would during the rest of the year. That's maybe just me. So let's see, let's try to make it a happy one, guys. Love you all. Don't forget to share my video, thumb it up if you liked it, and subscribe to my channel if you wish to see more. Love you, take care. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed my video, and if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and check out some of my other videos. I'm also on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. So come on over, guys, and join the fun.